10 discreet signs that someone might be attracted to you. Do you ever question if someone is just being kind to you, or if they are flirting with you? Everyone has doubts about their new partnerships at some point. Is it only friendship, or is there more to it? The boundary between platonic and romantic interests can be unclear at times, making it difficult to decide whether or not to pursue them. Your love interest may lack the self-assurance or guts to ask you out on a date without having any idea whether or not you'll answer yes. You could be thinking the same thing. The good news is that there are alternatives to approaching your crush to find out if he or she is interested in you. Here are some nonverbal cues that someone is interested in you. They can sometimes be found almost anywhere. Do you ever have the sense that someone is looking at you? You can experience that feeling anytime you're in the presence of that person. When you look up, you can see that their gaze is fixed on you. They could avert their gaze out of shame at being caught in admiration. If they don't, keep your gaze fixed on them and observe if sparks fly. This individual may be seeking to attract your attention by positioning themselves in front of you in an obvious manner. They are eager to be recognized and will eagerly await your response. Changes in tone of voice. People may modify their voice in conversation as a sign of implicit desire to indicate they like someone. In reaction to sexual desire, men may deepen their voice to look more powerful, whilst women may raise their voice. A person's tone of voice alters, whether subconsciously or consciously, in order to stand out from the throng and attract your eye, or, in this case, your ear. That will be simpler if they can differentiate their voice from the rest of the crowd. Consider the attraction reciprocal if you notice you both do this with each other. Inching closer to you. Have you ever thought about how close you want to be to the person you like? The way they sit or stand in your company, such as leaning or tilting their body toward you or angling their chair closer to yours during dinner, is a powerful indicator of desire. On the other hand, you might not want to pursue a date who jerks away from you as you lean close, since this is not suggestive of a romantic or sexual relationship. They touch you inadvertently. If someone approaches your personal space, they're usually close enough to touch you. It might be a genuine accident if it happens only once or twice. When someone repeatedly accidentally brushes up against your arm, touches your hand, or pats your shoulder, it's a hint that they'd want to be more than buddies. Physical contact is a type of dating communication, and it's one of the easiest ways to know if someone is interested in you. With time, this person may begin to touch you in more visible or romantic ways, and they will likely cease apologizing. If it happens, you can bet they're interested in you. Removing physical barriers. When someone is attracted to you, physical boundaries between you will be removed. If you're in a restaurant, for example, they'll clear the table of any condiments, menus, cutlery, beverages, and other impediments so that you can see each other across the table. This gives you access to their personal space, makes you feel physically closer, and allows them to reach out and grasp your hand more easily. They show jealousy when someone is drawn to you. They may perceive others as a threat. When you chat to possible suitors, they may appear strange, agitated, or even furious if they are envious. While furious jealousy and improper conduct are both warning flags in a relationship, mild jealousy might signal affection. Perhaps they can't help but look suspiciously at you when you laugh at someone else's jokes, or perhaps they follow up with a question about the topic. They're probably jealous because they're interested in you if you detect one of these two things. If you're also interested, inciting envy may inspire them to take the initiative. However, if they think they have little chance against the competition, it may discourage them. In this scenario, honesty would be a superior tactic. They use social media to give cues. Flirting on the internet is a lot easier than flirting in person, and social media has given birth to a dating platform unlike any other. Someone may openly flirt with you by sending you a private message, but their signals may be more subtle. Someone who often likes or comments on your postings is clearly interested in you. Some folks may even go too far. They'll always be one of the first to engage with your postings if they're watching for your next move on social media. Although cyberstalking isn't the ideal way to acquire a date, it does demonstrate that they are interested in you. Keep track of how long it takes them to react to your messages. Their cheeks turn rosy. When someone is attracted to someone else, people flush when they are furious or embarrassed, therefore the context is important here. However, this uncontrollable emotional response might be a sign that someone is interested in you. Our faces flush when we have a burst of adrenaline or excitement, such as after an orgasm, since they are a primary means of communication and emotion, according to clinical psychologists. They giggle a lot when they're around their crush. Nervous laughter is extremely common, and many people giggle when they're around their crush. It's natural for people to feel nervous when they're around people they admire or respect, and excessive giggling could indicate that someone feels the same way about you. They just don't know how to express it. There's a considerable possibility that someone is attracted to you if they laugh at everything you say, even if it's not humorous. Dressing up. If she always dresses up to see you, that's one way to tell if a girl is into you. Some individuals enjoy dressing up for no reason, but if she shows up to hang out and watch TV dressed as if she's about to win an award, she's probably attempting to impress you. There's no guaranteed method to tell whether someone likes you without asking, but there are several physical and behavioral indicators that can help you figure out if there's an underlying attraction. However, don't read too much into anything your crush does because certain indicators may be a reflection of their personality. If you truly want to know if they want to be more than friends, you may just ask them directly. What are your thoughts? How did you know someone was interested in you? Did everything go according to plan? Please tell us about your experience in the comments section below. Give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends if you liked it so we can keep producing them. Subscribe for more videos like this, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Also, make sure to have a look at our other videos. Thanks for taking the time to watch.